Hello and welcome. As we step into the second week of February 2024, I extend my warmest greetings to you. I hope this message finds you in the heart of winter's embrace, surrounded by the enchantment that this season can bring. In this winter season, the world is draped in a serene blanket of snow. At least outside my window, it's that way. We all need to take some time to rest, to meditate, to allow tranquility to be a part of our days. This week we have Mercury gracefully moving into Aquarius, sparking innovation and forward thinking in our thoughts and our words and our communication. And a powerful new moon later in the week at 20 degrees. This lunar dance invites us to set intentions for originality and breakthroughs and the embrace of our unique self. As we explore the cosmic currents from February the 5th through to the 11th, let's embrace the magic of winter, the cosmic alignments, and the anticipation of love and connection as Valentine's Day approaches. I'm truly grateful to have you here. Thank you. Together, let's uncover the celestial insights for the week, tapping into the wisdom brought through by the tarot. I'm excited to share my insights, offer you guidance, and be a part of your journey as we navigate the ways of innovation and prepare for the love-infused celebrations of Valentine's Day. Wishing you cosmic inspiration and a week filled with love and breakthroughs. Let's explore the magic together as we turn to your own personal reading. I'll meet you there. Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly focus for February the 5th through to the 11th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Let's dive into the cards, shall we? Okay, we have, for your underlying energy for the week, the Magician. Oh, for goodness sakes. Can it get more magical than that for you? Expect a week of magic. Expect a week of thinking things that you want to come into existence and then showing up, doing the work, and voila, there it is. It's about hopes and dreams, things just happening out of the blue. This is definitely a week where you want to put up your affirmations every day of what you want to step into. You're not the only sign, but I'm thinking the most important sign since we got the Magician as the underlying energy. Listen, I want you, when you do your affirmations this week, one, have it present tense. But secondly, put it in the third position. So you want to say something like, my relationships are loving and kind. But you don't want to say it that way because you want to say it in third person. So Tilly's relationships are loving and fun, whatever I said there. You know, I am a money magnet too. Tilly is a money magnet. Okay, insert your name here kind of thing. And watch how that changes and try and do as many, affirmation it to death this week. Journal about your dreams, your goals, your desires. Sit there in quiet contemplation and imagine your dreams, your best life ever. I'm serious. We have this card as your underlying energy that is priceless when it comes to manifesting the things that you want in your life. You are a strong manifester this week in the things that you want in your life, okay? And if it doesn't show up right away, don't worry about it, okay? In its own divine timing. We don't go to the restaurant, order a salad, and every 2 minutes we check to make sure that the order got placed, the cook is working on it, you know. There is a timeline happening here. They haven't forgotten about you. It is in the process of being created for you and just, you know, in its own divine timing, okay? We have the Page of Cups. Oh my gosh, dream it big. This is when we could fall in love. This is a new romance coming in. Absolutely. You meet that person, your eyes meet across that darkened room, and the rest is history. This is about new dreams, new passions, stepping into the dreams, stepping into the passions. And it could even be a little bit fairy tale like, a little bit surreal. Expect this this mystic kind of energy, or this magical kind of energy, or serendipity, right? A bunch of things just kind of happen randomly, and you end up like, wow, how did I end up here? And how great is it to be here? And I never want to leave, kind of energy. This is about your dreams, your hopes, your desires. It's very naive energy, because we know that with every step forward, there's also challenges to meet, but the challenges don't seem to matter. We just, we want our happily ever after here. In so many ways. Oh my goodness. Our next card, but the Three of Swords comes in. There's healing to be done. There's things that we have to say goodbye to. There's ways that have to be parted here. There's an emotional uprising within you, and it's sorrow, and it's confusion, and it's hurt, and it's all of those things and none of those things. There's some emotional things that you have to make decisions on this week. That's the only way I can read this card. I'd love to read it on a softer note. Usually they let me, but this one says that it's time. You know that you're holding yourself back by allowing this to be present in your life. It could be your environment. It could be certain groups of people. It could be a person. It could be a work environment, a community environment, a home environment. It could be an understanding that it no longer has value in your life. It no longer contributes to your success, to your well-being. And being strong enough and standing in your wisdom to step away from the things that are detrimental in your life, the things that are holding you down, the things that are weighing you down. And above all, forgive yourself. Okay? The human condition, we cannot sabotage ourselves. At least not on a conscious level. Okay? Subconsciously, we're pretty good at it for the most part, all of us. But on a conscious level, we can never make a decision that is actually going to put us in a place of harm. Even people who decide to take their own life have rationalized it to the point where they are doing something beneficial for themselves and others. Okay? So often we criticize ourselves, tear ourselves to pieces, talk down to ourselves. More than any other person would ever do it, for the most part. This is forgiving yourself, to love yourself, to embrace the person you are. But yeah, I think there's going to be some emotional things that you have to let go of, move past, things that you don't necessarily want to do, but you must do in order for your betterment. And the World card, yeah, the World card. There's some loose ends to tie up, but there's a whole new world awaiting you here. You're on the verge of something wonderful, something great, a new beginning, a new start, redefining yourself, the phoenix rising out of the ashes. I mean, all of these things are on the table for, well, next month is your birthday month. So yeah, so it's all about the new beginnings, the new starts, and letting these things go, because you've reached a point in your life where you want the new beginnings, the new starts, the new adventures, the new opportunities to come in. And you can't have those things with some of these old habits, behaviors, environments, people around you in your world. So yeah, it's time to tie up some loose ends so that you can step into a new path with a rejuvenated sense of freedom, of liberation. Work and career. Okay, this tells me that you have success, or that you have what it takes to build those successes. And this is not a time to rest. This is not a time to pull back. This is a time to go forward. This is a time to get your mission in your hand and go forward. So what does that mission look like to you? Are you going after a raise? Are you going after, no mission is just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, not giving it any thought. This is about going towards successes. This is trying to wear a new hat at work, trying to get that promotion, trying to get that raise, taking on a project that is going to give you stature, perhaps. It could be growing something in the community in order to bring stature into your world. This is about going forward. This is about taking those chances. This is about deciding to make that new money stream for yourself. And how are you going to do that? And start looking at your forward steps. Now, we don't have new moon energy till the end of the week, but in saying that, you have a lot to work on here in order to really be able to pave the way for these paths that are to come. Love, relationships, Three of Pentacles, it just takes work. Our relationships take work. And yes, what we do within the relationship matters. For we are the very essence of the relationship. We are those brushstrokes. So what is the picture we're painting? What is the future that we are stepping towards? Are we deepening the relationship? Are we growing the relationship? Are we taking it to the next level? Are we adding different things, different components into the relationship? In any relationship that's worth being a relationship, it takes work, it takes struggle, it takes rolling up our sleeves and doing what is necessary in order to make that relationship thrive and grow. And that doesn't mean compromising yourself, but collaborating together to grow, weave your hearts together. And your imagination plays a part here of what you are seeing as the future. And then taking it back and making some breadcrumb steps towards that goal, towards that new picture. Seeing yourself down the road. Envisioning what your tomorrow will look like. Sometimes we stop doing that in relationships. We just coexist. You are the brushstroke. What is the picture you're painting within the relationship? If you're single, this is the time to, I think, expand your world a little bit to what you want that relationship to really be in your life. To give it some detail, to give it some texture, to give it some substance of what you truly want in a relationship going forward, what truly matters. Sometimes people have a hard time saying, you say 2 or 3 things and then you go blank after that. So write down some things then that you definitely do not want within the relationship. When you do that, your mind will automatically flip over to, but we need this, but we have to have that. And it grows that list automatically by looking at the negatives that we definitely do not want to allow in our relationships. I think that you would, even if you're in a relationship now, you could kind of do that work of what is the best parts of the relationship and what are the worst parts of the relationship. Maybe those are the starting points of the bridges that you're going to build within the relationship. We have the 2 of Cups, new relationships, new passions, new dreams, new desires. To experiment through thought, through meditation, through, having a conversation with yourself, and growing that dream a little bit. Back here at the Page of Cups is growing the fantasy of what you really want to come into your life, of what you want it to look like. I think if you really put your energy towards this kind of energy that's being gifted to you right now, you would be surprised at how close it comes to your actual reality down the road. And this is kind of like the starting points. This is where you're just starting to add the ingredients into the pot. We don't even have a flame under our kettle here in order to eventually get it to all savor together. But this is the new beginnings. This is the new start. This could be a new person. This could even be a new group of people coming into your life. They're like-minded. They have the same kind of dreams and potentials as you do. Maybe you trip upon them by accident. But it's all to open you up in some way. And then we have the Three of Cups. So it's about joy. It's about happiness this week. It's about, it starts out with the Magician. Then we go to the Page of Cups. For goodness sakes, this is a beautiful reading for harmony and happiness and just joy and serendipity in your life this week. To open yourself up to those kinds of things. Celebration. Good news can come in under this energy for you. To make you feel more confident, secure, in charge. Well, we know we're not in charge at all, but to have that confidence, that feeling of security, that you do have everything in control, that things are lining up exactly as you want it to. This is about creating happiness and joy. This is about creating the moments, getting together with people. Do not say no to an opportunity to laugh and giggle this week. Let's go to our Circle of Doors Tarot here. Okay, our card is the Ace of Shells, Prosperity. Oh, come on, pages. Don't tease me like this. Okay, here we go. This gift never began and never ended. It has only ever continued to give itself to itself. I harvest and replant the seeds of my desire. May I be worthy of the privilege of becoming. Your body is a tiny mirror that contains a reflection of the whole world. Everything you could ever want is already within you. Breathe deep, push, pull, stretch yourself. Feel power. Feel the power of life that flows out of you and use it to build your paradise. Everything starts with the body. Your breath, your posture determines the quality of every moment you experience and the results of every action you take. Root yourself in your spine, in your shoulders, your hips, making every moment, every movement a prayer for a life of abundance. How can you deepen your friendship with your body? What fears about money are you ready to release? What physical feelings would result from the success you dream of? Your affirmations for this week are: I trust my body's wisdom without hesitation. I always have new ways to make more money. I make my physical health my first priority. I belong in this world exactly as I am. And let's get a power of thought. Our power thought card from Louise Hay here. There's a lot of magic in your week. I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I'm good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want, and I claim my power. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.